Welcome to the series Georgian Folklore. I am Gia Bagashvili as author and your host. In this series, we explore the history of Georgia, its rich cultural traditions, and unique polyphony. In our last episode, we uncovered the magical world of Georgian New Year traditions, from the creation of Chichilaki to blessings of St. Basil. But the story does not end there. Today we continue our journey through the festive customs, rituals, and beliefs that surround the Georgian celebration of the New Year. Although ancient Georgian historical texts contain no direct description of the New Year cycle, the 14th century Royal Court Manual, the book of regulations of the royal household, offers valuable insight. It reveals that at the Georgian royal court, the highlight of the New Year ceremony was the king's festive entrance, accompanied by traditional greetings, gifts, and the custom of mekoleuba, the ritual of the first guest. Even before dawn prayers, the high-ranking cleric of Chondidi would come to bless the king with a cross and icon. He would also offer symbolic New Year gifts and present the king with sweets. After the morning service, the grand celebration began, a time for official greetings and joyful gatherings. The New Year table in Georgia was unlike any other. Preparations would begin on December 31. In eastern Georgia, women would bake a ritual bread known as edisqueri, the bread of fortune. In one of the loaves, they would quietly hide a button, a stone, or a coin. Whoever received the piece was thought to be blessed with good luck for the year. In the western regions, another ritual bread was made, which always included an egg yolk at its center. Across the country, it was customary to slaughter a pig. The pig's head was placed at the center of the table, surrounded by eggs, churchela, and wine or brandy, all symbols of abundance. No New Year feast was complete without kozinaki, a traditional sweet made with nuts and honey. People would dip bread into honey and offer blessings. May your life be as sweet as this. In Guria, families would bake special buns called agunas puri. On New Year's morning, the head of the household would walk through the vineyard, offer blessings to the vines, and hang a piece of this bread on a grape branch. He would then strike the cooked pig's head with a stick and chant, "Aguna, Aguna, may you pass through our gates. May our vineyards bear grapes, and may our enemies lands grow weeds. Finally, he would lift a chubby child in his arms and declare, "In our vineyard grapes, in the enemy's field leaves." Another important day in the New Year cycle is Bedoba, or Day of Fortune, celebrated on January 2nd. In Raja and Lechkhumi, anyone visiting a household that day would have their hands washed in wine, sprinkled with salt, and offered the gift. In Khevsurati, young people would wrap one of their peers head to toe in straw, attach a tail, place a goat mask with horns over their face, tie them with a rope, and lead them to the shrine. The chosen person would be assigned a patron, whose role was to make them dance, jump, and joke their way through the ritual. In Samegrelo, this day was known as Kuchha. According to the local belief, the fate and health of the family for the entire year depended on the first footstep in the home. The person who entered first, the Mokuchhibi, had to be someone with good feet and foot blessed. The Kuchha Bedineri song was part of this ritual, as we have many behavioral taboos. In eastern Georgia, it was forbidden to blow on a fire. People believed it could swell the stomach. Combing one's hair was discouraged. It could bring a poor harvest. Shouting could scare away kind angels. Cracking walnuts was avoided. It was said to break dishes. And spilling water was feared. It meant the ear might be filled with tears. But above all, the most important New Year ritual in Georgia was mekuleoba, the custom of receiving the first guest of the year. The mekule's role was sacred, to bless the household with health, prosperity, and happiness for the year ahead. In Svaneti, even the family's best ox would participate in ritual. In Javacheti, an ox was led into the house with candles tied to its horns. In Lazeti, it was a calf or goat. In Taokalarjeti, they brought in a lamb. Scholars believe that these customs reflected two powerful ideas: the protection and multiplication of livestock, and the veneration of agrarian fertility cults. This first person to enter the home, whether called mekule, meperchuli, or mopeche, would walk through every part of the property, offering blessings for joy, health, and abundance. Sometimes several mekules would come together. In some regions, there was a distinction between a family member as mekule and an outsider. Tradition held that the door could not be opened unless the mekule declared 3 times, "I step through your door, may God bless this home." Upon entering, the mekule would walk around the hearth, toss grains of homi, cornmeal, into the air and proclaim, "May you multiply like this." In Kacheti, it was said that on New Year's Eve, a priest would go from house to house to offer blessings. In Chevi and Gudamakari, the mekules were often religious servants of the local shrine. At dawn, deacons would descend from the Trinity Monastery carrying flags, singing hymns of praise as they visited homes as mekules. They carried trays in their hands, blessing the villages, and even after sunrise, they would continue to sing songs of divine glory. The festive mood of New Year's greetings and blessings was accompanied by the polyphonic hymn Mraval Jamieri, a timeless expression of well-wishing and abundance. This was Georgian Folklore. If you'd like to learn more, subscribe to our channel and welcome to Georgia.